Good day everyone. Today we'll be presenting a case analysis about why the abortion rate in the Philippines is still increasing. The following part compose the contents of our presentation: an introduction, background of the case analysis problem, that we will be addressed the local and foreign discussion, a proposed solution, conclusion and reference.
Good day everyone, I am CHRIZIA SABENA presenting introduction. In the Philippines, people are facing struggle about sexual and reproductive health, which lead into the many problems such as unintended pregnancy, abortion, STD, HIV, AIDS, and other health and development issues, and the teenager is the biggest percentage that affected to this problem. According to the PSA or Philippine Statistic Authority in 2022, there were 5.4% of 5,531 of women 15 to 19 years old who have been pregnant in our country. Along with that, unintended abortion rose from 22% to 51% in the same year 2022 with that particular circumstances, National Reproductive Health Law and Implementing Rules and Regulations, Supreme Court ruling on the law and papers. The Reproductive Health Law stipulates a number of requirements including providing a full range of contraceptive methods, especially to the poor and marginalized offering, humane and non-judgmental forced abortion care, guaranteeing that health facilities have enough staff to provide emergency obstetric and newborn care, and adolescents. However, the law makes modern contraceptive methods available to minors if they have parental consent. By lowering maternal mortality and morbidity, these legislative advancements have the potential to significantly improve women's health. A policy on the prevention, management of abortion and its complications is required to ensure safe and high-quality post-abortion care, enhanced with human, respectful, non-judgmental, and compassionate approaches in order to address the negative effects of unsafe abortion. In the nation and health of the Philippines meet its commitment to sustainable development goals to reduce mortality to two-thirds of 2010 levels. The AO number 45 2000 is replaced by the new FEMAC policy. This case study aims to analyze the abortion problem and to provide solution to many cases of abortion in the Philippines.
Good day everyone. I'm Jonathan P. Fresco presenting the background of the case analysis. In the first case scenario, abortion is totally and solidly rooted in America history that didn't outlaw the abortion like the reign between President Thomas Jefferson and William McKinley in the mid-1800s. So until its end, since from colonial days until those first laws, abortion was a regular part of life for women. For some circumstances, the common law allowed for the abortion will prior to quickening, which is an archaic term for fetal movement that usually happens after around 4 months of pregnancy. So in the year 1910 to 1930s, abortion was banned nationwide. So unless other countries that abortion thinks sacred until 1960s to 21st century, the Planned Parenthood or family planning in America is fighting for abortion in all access for all people. So because this fight is intersectional, it's about take place America's racist systems for black and white racial discrimination even before. So like the economic and healthcare system that make disproportionate numbers of black and brown people rely on public insurance that doesn't cover abortion rather than white people. So the researchers propound that Abortion is refers to a procedure to terminate a pregnancy just to stop the child to raise it, and people make it believe that who support legal access to abortion typically identified as a pro-choice, while those who support bans and heavy restrictions about abortion identified as pro-life. So in 1973, U.S. Supreme Court ruled by Mr. Roe v. Wade that state laws banning abortion during the first trimester of pregnancy um, are unconstitutional. So abortion is morally right because according to the International Amendment, which is the Hyde Amendment, passed in the year 1976 to stop abortion to reconciliate many born babies except under cases of rape, incest, or in which continuing the pregnancy would deter the women's health.
Good day everyone, my name is EUGINE RAGUERO and I'm presenting the case analysis problem. Abortion is a social issue, both locally and internationally. It is being debated if it should be legalized or not. Hence, many researchers conduct a study about its factors and consequences. In this case analysis problem, there are two parts, the local and the foreign discussion. The legalization of abortion in the Philippines has received the explicit endorsement of the Philippine Commission on Human Rights or PCHR, a first for the nation's abortion lobby. As part of its priority human rights legislative agenda for the 19th Congress of the Philippines, the PCHR made the recommendation in November, inaugurated in July 2022. The 19th Congress will end in June 2025. The PCHR is a national human rights institution tasked by the Constitution to make recommendations to Congress for the effective promotion of human rights and observance of duties under international human rights treaties. The Philippine Safe Abortion Advocacy Network attends the Global Human Rights Day commemoration on December 10 and expresses its sympathy with the organization and people who call for the recognition and defense of all people's rights. The rights of the Filipino people are frequently violated in different ways. The fight for human rights in the Philippines is a fight for our capacity to live and flourish, from the restriction of the freedom of assembly and expression to the denial of access in inexpensive, quality public housing and adequate healthcare. Pinsan is urging an end to this punishing regulation since the Philippines' ban on inducing abortion is an obvious violation of our human rights, of our right to healthcare. As foreign discussion continues to expand, let's now become more broad. One of the foreign researchers is Fatalia 2022, where she stated that more than 50 years ago, the World Health Assembly considered abortion as a significant public health issue. The severity of the issue, its effect on people and society, and unequal distribution of illness burden, and a global consensus of the global health community, all make addressing to the issue of unsafe abortion a national and global health responsibility. Induced abortion is a simple and common healthcare procedure. Each year, almost half of all pregnancies, or 121 million, are unintended. 6 out of 10 of unintended pregnancies and 3 out of 10 of all pregnancies end in abortion. Abortion is safe when carried out using a method recommended by WHO or World Health Organization, appropriate to the pregnancy during and by someone with the necessary skills. However, when women with unwanted pregnancies face barriers to obtaining quality abortion, they often resort to unsafe abortion. Abortion happens in every fifth of pregnancies worldwide, according to according to HODES 2016. Even though it's legal in some, safe or unsafe, many countries view it as a moral sin, as abortion is like killing the child. God's fifth commandment is clear, you shall not murder. God forbids us to take the life of another person, and this most certainly includes abortion. Just because something happens to be legal does not make it moral, ethical, or right. Abortion is perhaps one of the most dramatic examples of a situation where something is legal, but it is very much against God.
Hi, good day. I am Alexis LEYSON, the presenter of Proposed Solution. And our proposed solution is to create law that might stop abortion and other developmental issue. This law have three branches. First is punishment, next is organization, and last is the benefits of it. In the punishment is, if you are proven that you done abortion, you will be fined a case that you may be in jail for a certain time with a penalty. In organization, the government will build or establish organization that might host the problem about youth, couple, family, and find solution to solve this problem. And we entitled or name this organization Pagmamahal or Kalinga, katulong ng pamilya, kasangga ng kabataan. The beneficiary of this law is first family. Example, if the family can establish or support their own self, and having the dilemma to abort the baby, the government will give them money to start a business to support themselves. But the organization will check the family annually or monthly to know if the family is still processing. But if they still can't support themselves, the government will take all the kids and the parent will go in jail. Next is single mom, single parent, and rape victim. The government will give them money to support themselves and start a business. That's for the single parent. And for the rape victim, if the mother is from traumatic experience such as rape, the organization will help them to choose what will happen to the child. If the child is still not born yet, this organization will give them medical support while ongoing by 9 months, along with the counseling therapy. And for the benefits for the baby, because the baby can't decide on their own self, they have only two paths. First is to be with their parent, and every year the organization will check them about their situation along with the allowance. But if they are taken by the government, they will go inside the orphanage where they has two paths again. First is which if they are adopted by somebody or another family. Next is if they are grow inside the organization or in the orphanage, which they have allowance and the scholarship until college. The government will support them until they can make decision on their own self, like in the proper age. Our alternative solution is barangay program. We entitled it Family Engagement and Anti-Abortion Program. The barangay will conduct program that every family, pregnant or none, the barangay will conduct assessment and data analysis annually to secure and ensure that every family, youth and children are safe, and to lessen abortion if there is a case that a woman want to abort her child. The barangay will help them to assess into higher organization such as the organization in the main proposed solution.
Okay, now here's the conclusion. It is clear that having an abortion comes with a number of complications for the woman that put not only her life but also the unborn child's life in future pregnancies in peril. Physical, psychological, and biological hazards are all present. It is regrettable that many abortion cases their effects and even participants who engage in the practice illegally and go undetected. The researchers came up with a proposed solution that can help women avoid having an abortion. And the main solution is the law, the Pagmamahal at Kalinga Bill, Pagmamahal at Kalinga Organization. Then the alternative is the Family Engagement and Anti-Abortion Program. And the aim of this case study is to analyze the abortion problem in the Philippines and to provide a solution to many cases. The aim of this study is to analyze the abortion problem to provide a solution to the many cases of the abortion into the Philippines. And here is our references, and thank you for watching our video presentation of our case analysis about the abortion rate that's still increasing in the Philippines. I hope your knowledge has been widened after you watching this.